What is up, people? It is me, your boy Tony P, and this is the Doing Stuff podcast. We are here to talk about some nerdy shit. All right. First things first, I want to talk about this is going to be a very short episode, y'all. Apologize in advance. I'm tired. I didn't get no sleep last night, and I got to go to work in a couple of hours. So I'm here, though. I'm here. I feel like that's the point. That's the important part. So, I know a lot of you in the Discord said that you aren't caught up on or you're not watching the Acolyte at all. But there was just a few things that I wanted to talk about this week when it came to the Acolyte, and a lot of people was talking about how I can't remember dude's name. I can't remember his name. The Sith guy, Corbin, whatever his name is. He was trying to seduce Osha, the main character, to the dark side. And when they mean seduce, they mean actually seduce. I gotta remember to look at the camera. Matter of fact, let me just take you all the way over here out of my eye line, and then I'll do boop. Now, there we go. Okay. He was like quite literally trying to seduce her to the dark side. And I feel like people are just trying to find reasons to not like this show. Like they're trying to sexualize someone trying, basically a recruiting attempt, basically. And it honestly, in all honesty, I might be as naive as Osha when it comes to this, but the way he was talking to her, the way he was like giving her lessons and everything, it did not feel like he was trying to persuade her to join the dark side. I think he was just giving her information, in all honesty. Like, he was telling her how to hold the lightsaber. He was telling her, like passion and all this other, all the emotional things is what leads to the dark side. He was like, technically. But side note, though, I wanted to point out something too. When it comes to the dark side, and I want to shout someone out. Someone left a comment in last week's episode about why Star Wars fans are so upset. And I think from what I surmise from what he said is Disney is changing. They're looking to grow their audience. They're looking for new people to come join the Star Wars fandom. And the old fans feel alienated. They say, y'all changing too much, y'all doing too much. This isn't the Star Wars that I grew up knowing and loving. So I hate it. And the way he worded it, it was like, okay, it kind of makes sense. The things that he's like, because the way he explained it, it didn't come from a place of hate. It didn't come from like how usually people express themselves when it comes to Star Wars. Because I legit like I try to interact with some people online, and a lot of the people will be like, "Oh, this is garbage. This is awful. This is this. This is that." Yeah, what's up, Mina? Welcome. So I asked people this one question that talks about how awful this particular show is, and I always get the exact same response. I asked them when they talk about how awful this show is. I asked them, how many episodes have you watched? And they never respond. So either one, they refuse to watch it because they hate it because of me, like me. Like if something gets enough bad reviews or enough people talk about it, influencers talk about it, I probably wouldn't watch it either. That was me when it came to, I'm a Marvel fan, me personally. I'm Marvel MCU, that's me all day. So I'm not used to fans hating the material that the company comes out with, like up until after Endgame, like that's when Marvel fans really started to complain about the quality and stuff of what people were saying. At least that's when I started noticing, at least. Which and also agree. Mina, you're here. You know how I felt about Secret Wars. But Star Wars fans, they complain every time something new comes out. There's a group of fans that hate it. So I think that just hating what Star Wars comes out with, I think just hating Star Wars is just part of their fandom. What you mean? Oh, World One. Let's not go there. Why not? Because you liked it. You liked it. You still standing on business when it comes to that. You still feel like you like it. I don't. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not one bit. Some are just ridiculous, and like some like so when that particular person said what he said, I'm like, okay, I get it. You feel alienated from the people that's creating what created what you know and love. And as a new fan, I see absolutely nothing wrong with what they're doing. I feel like everything that they're doing is bridging all the gaps. In all honesty, everything that they're making is making the movies better, in my humble opinion, because I, for one, did not like the movies. So I feel like the stories that they're using to bridge all the gaps, and these are some huge ass gaps, in my opinion, that it's making the story better. They're talking about the things in this show is breaking canon, and how the way the twins were born in the same way that Anakin was born, and it makes Anakin less special. No, the fuck it doesn't. That's three people in over 200 years that was born this way. Like, that's special as heck. Like, that doesn't change anything about Anakin at all. And he didn't fulfill the prophecy of the chosen one either. So where's the complaints about that? But what Dave Filoni and them are doing, they may do something to retcon what he actually did after his death. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so one thing with me and what I have learned, especially well, I guess that's another reason why they're not liking it, because in the beginning it was dark side bad, light side good, Jedi good, Sith bad, and there's no in between. There's absolutely no in between. And from what I have learned and what I have seen is that there's a lot of gray. Soul is very gray. Like Soul is like the personification of what, like, I guess this was a Legends term, but a gray Jedi, because Soul he has attachments. He showed that he has an attachment to Osha. He got extremely emotional this past episode, and the episode before that, when Jackie and Yor died, dude went ballistic. And this episode, dude, like, he was showing a more passion and more emotion than the Sith. The Sith, he chilling, he going out, he skinny dipping, he chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, he living his best life after murdering like 8 people. Like, he's chilling. I have a soft side for villains. How, Sway? Because I understand their motives. Is that what it is? It makes sense because when they say stuff, they make sense. Is that why? It's not. They're not like, okay. So what Nerdy Girl is talking about is I kind of understood where Thanos was coming from. I understood where Killmonger was coming from. I can't think who else. I can't think of anybody else that we might have talked about that. I was like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I feel like that is a sign of excellent writing when you can make a villain that makes sense. Anakin. Okay, so here's the thing with Anakin too. Yeah, villains aren't also born that way. They were created. And Anakin is literally the personification of that. Like Anakin. First off, I don't know why anybody is okay with letting their baby go with these space monks. And never seeing their child again, never being able to have it I don't get that part at all. But Anakin was 8 and he was considered too old to join the Jedi Order. But because Obi-Wan said that he would train him because that was Qui-Gon Jinn's dying wish, they was like, okay. And so dude fought in a damn war. Dude was a war. Like a lot of their victories against the Separatists was because of Anakin. Anakin was in almost every damn fight. He probably had the best clone squadron out there. He had one of the oldest clones. He had Rex, Cody. I can't remember who Wolf was under. Greg, like he had Gen 1. He had a Gen 1 clone with him, like the most purest of clones. Like, dude was badass, and they still didn't want to make him a master. Why not? Because you're too emotional. You have passion. You have human feelings because you're a human, basically. But and that's all he really wanted. He just wanted a promotion. That's all. And they kept passing him up. Tell me y'all ain't never been there before. Tell me y'all ain't never been. Y'all did y'all job. You did what they told you to do. You did what you were supposed to do. You excelled at it. You're better than everybody else at it, and they still won't give you a promotion. All he wanted was master. That's it. Y'all could have just made him a master. That's it. That's all. I don't know if he wanted to sit on the council or not. He just wanted to be considered a master. He had a Padawan and everything. I didn't even know. In all honesty, I didn't even know you could be just a knight and have a Padawan. I learned that too. And then his Padawan was badass. One of the damn best out there. Best Jedi's out there. Still is. I don't know, like the live action version. I'm still not. I'm not all the way there yet. But Ahsoka is absolutely, positively one of my favorite characters in Star Wars. So I've gotten all the way off track because I was trying to talk about how dude was trying to seduce Osha. I got energy now that we're talking about this. This is funny. So at the end of last episode, Osha and May switched, right? So May is with Soul, and she's gonna try to kill him for some odd reason. And Osha is with Sith guy who turns out to actually be a fallen Jedi. And I do not think that he is actually a Sith. He might be a Sith apprentice. That's the going theory, that he's a Sith apprentice and he's trying to find an acolyte to help him overthrow his master, who we don't know who it could possibly be. I said, well, I thought he was actually Plagueis, but his master might be Plagueis. But Tenebrous I don't know. It's a lot of characters that I really don't know about because a lot of them are from the Legends novels, and I don't know much about the Legends. As much as I know about what they talk about on YouTube. And I would love to get into them someday, but it seems as if they're bringing those stories and those characters into the canon. So I feel like just give it some time, we'll be able to get all them characters in. So but yeah, dude, he finished murdering people. He put some soup on. He patched up OSHA's wounds and went skinny dipping. And OSHA, she caught up with him. She took his lightsaber. She let him. I mean, he let her because, like, I don't understand how she thought that she was okay. She was safe with the lightsaber in her hand after she saw what he did to all of them, all the people all the Jedi that have been actually training, and you ain't been good with the Force ever. So I guess that was to make her feel more comfortable. But yeah, dude hopped out the water, just booty butt naked, and Ocean was like, oh, I cannot make this up. Please, if you did not notice her look down at his meat, go back and watch it. That's what made her stay, because he told her, like, hey, if you want to go to the ship, like, the ship's right there, you can just take it. Ain't no big deal to me. But she decided to stay, and I wonder why. But one thing I don't like about this show is its short runtime. It's a short season and the episodes are short, and they keep blue balling us. You can't wait to watch it, right? They keep blue balling us with the story, man. Like, what happened that night when they took OSHA? Like, Soul was like, let me explain. We need to have a drinking game. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna count how many times Soul has said, let me explain. I'll tell you. Like, he nods at like what he's gonna say, and he never does. So they keep blue balling us, like stretching it out. Like, honestly, episodes, this was 6. So episodes 4 and 5 could have been one episode. And probably 6 and 7 could have been one episode as well. Like, I don't know. I'm just not liking the formula of how TV series are ran now. They're just basically long movies at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's not real. It's not good in my humble opinion. That was loud in my ear. Sorry, but yeah. So hopefully next episode we will actually get an explanation, because he done hog tied May to the table, and he was like, "We gonna talk." So maybe we're actually gonna talk about what happened, and maybe Ocean will get some Sith peen next episode. Who knows? It's Disney. I don't know. But all right, man. I told y'all this is gonna be quick. We gonna go over to that old hot D. So I know everybody, but not, okay. So chat, help me out, y'all. Can y'all please help me convince Nerdy Girl to start watching House of the Dragon, because she refuses. She is so hurt by how Game of Thrones ended that she refuses to watch House of the Dragon because she don't want to be hurt again. She said, I need to be single from George R. Martin for a while before I decide to get back in bed with him. I'm telling you, Nerdy Girl. Everybody that has been watching it has loved. Like, unlike Star Wars, everybody is liking House of the Dragon, and that's the casuals. That's the book readers. That's everybody. It's unanimously good. Yes, really. I am calling you out. 1,000%. Yes. Miss Dirty Girl. It's really good. See, look, we wouldn't lie to you. We would not lie to you. You've been watching these trailers every week. It's good. It is good. I will put you on my HBO account if you agree to watch it. Words let down. I get it. I understand. I get it. See, look at the chat. See, the crib of fire breathing flying lizards is hilarious. The domicile of fire dinos. We all are. We were all mad at how Game of Thrones ended. Like let's be real. However, George R. Martin is a part of this show. They paid that man 50. They gave that man 50 million to be a part of not just this show, but all the other spinoff shows that they're making. He's about to be a part of everything. And that was the problem with in the Game of Thrones. Them writers did it themselves. They tried to stand on business and could not. So we telling you, listen, just so you know, it's not just me telling you that it's good. It is great. So that was my petition to you. My name is Tony P, and I support this message. So last week, I keep looking at myself, man. They don't have Dumb and Dumber. We ain't good. Oh man, that is hilarious. So you're saying there's a chance after the okay, so The Boys, I might watch The Boys offline. I wanted to add The Boys to the channel, but I refuse to give Amazon any more money. Like, what's the point of having a streaming service where you still have to pay more money to get the shows that are on your platform? 1. 2, you're charging even more to get said shows ad-free. I ain't got time for Jeff. I ain't got time for it. I refuse. I will watch it on my own time, but as far as the channel, you probably won't get any of them good shows off of Amazon, because I wanted to do Invincible too. But like, I can't do it. So last episode, a few things happened. You need to hear my thoughts on The Boys. I saw that one clip. We talked about that one clip last week. I don't know if I was still. I don't know if this was before or after I entered the show. But that one clip that I can't even get the words out. That one clip that Vintage posted in our Discord. That really made me not want to watch that show. It really did. It really did. But I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it at some point in life. I can't tell you when, but soon. Not soon. You know why? Because only time I consume any kind of TV is when I am recording for this 200 day. I'm gonna stop calling it 200 day. I am doing daily uploads until the end of the year. So I'm uploading daily until 2025. So if I watch anything, hey, I got somebody on Twitch. Say something on Twitch. I ain't been on Twitch in years. I got somebody out here. Just leave a little comment. Say, hey, whoever on Twitch. Damon pulls up on Harrenhal, and there's 13 people in the castle. And he takes it over by himself. And they were like, look, I'm with the blacks. I don't fool with them greens. Littlefoot, he done came in here. He killed the lord of this castle. So now I got to be here in this damn castle. So yeah, we with y'all, buddy. As much as that may mean with our 13 people, we got your back, Damon. And Damon, okay, so I didn't really understand what this meant until I saw somebody break it down. he called Daemon my prince, which is what he's supposed to call him as the king consort to the queen. But he corrected him. He said, "No, you call me my lord," which is supposed to be for the person who carries the crown, and that person only. So there might be a little betrayal going on Daemon's side. Now, what I believe is supposed to happen next, it probably won't even. I'm trying not to spoil the movie. Trying not to spoil the books because honestly, the books don't always match up with what the show is. And I also found out that this is like really a cool detail that I found out where you guys know that if you watch Game of Thrones, the Maesters, they record everything that goes on. They write down everything that goes on. That's how we found out that Jon was Aegon because of a Maester. He recorded the wedding between Rhaenyra and the Targaryen guy. I don't know. But the recordings of the Maesters is what the books are. So the things that we get to see on the show are things that are done in private that the Maesters aren't aware of. So that's why a lot of the stuff that happens in the show is different from the books because no one was there to actually record it. And I thought that was Lyanna. No, Lyanna, who was her husband? Who did she marry? What was his name? He was probably an Aegon too, or a Dragon, or Viserys. Like they all use the same damn names. But I thought that was a really cool detail. But Kristen Cole is actually on his way to Harrenhal, and that's going to be an interesting situation because he actually got like people. Rhaegar, there you go. Rhaegar, I thought that was one of the dragons. Tarragon. I thought Rhaegar was one of the dragons' names. Was that not it? Or can the people and the dragons share names too? Is there a Vagar Targaryen out there? It's too much, man. These names is killing me. I don't know why George. I think George got lazy with the names. Yes, but it's also her husband. Okay. So Rhaegar is one of the dragons. Okay, cool. Okay. I can't keep up with these names. I cannot. Like I did pretty good in Game of Thrones, but this show, I don't know what the hell it is about this show that I cannot keep up with the names, like at all. It's probably because I'm sharing time with the other show that we just finished talking about. They have no creativity with their names. Yeah, because they're all incestuous. They got rid of that gene. The incest took away their creativity. But Kristen Cole is on his way to Harrenhal to do the exact same thing that Daemon just did, just take it over. And I wonder if Kristen Cole would have got there first, would they have laid down to him too? But my girl Baela, Baela could have ended all of this, just like her grandmama. Baela spotted Kristen Cole and Allison's brother, Gwaine, whose name is Gwaine. Work is texting me. And she could have Dracarys all of them. They ran into a forest, so she couldn't see them. All she had to do was Dracarys them damn trees. All she had to do was just, okay, they just ran right here. So Dracarys, right here. No, you can't go nowhere. Dracarys. There you go. Aegon the 52nd, Viserys the 15th. Just keep yelling Dracarys. She should have burned the whole forest down. I understand why Rhaenys didn't do what she did. Because one, She said, well, she said this episode, like, one, Alicent is kind of innocent in this, or she could be persuaded to not go to war. And two, Helena was on that stage with them as well. Had it only been Aegon, if it was only the men on stage, basically, she probably would have Jakar their asses too. But I really wanted Balin to Jakar that boy Christian Cole, and I wanted him to bake inside of that armor. Please make sure you're watching your GPS for your arrival, as time can be very dependent on traffic since most people are traveling. Ooh, they're feeding us today. Yay. Okay, yeah, that's another thing. What time is it? I gotta pay attention to time because I gotta be at work. Just one Jakars would have took care of all of this, man. But you know, it is what it is. Her little sister, Raina. I just want to give that baby a hug. Because she is hurt that she is getting sent off to the Vale with the babies. Because she ain't got no dragon. I just want that baby to have a dragon. That's all. And hopefully, they're sending her off to Pentos with 4 eggs. Hopefully, one of them eggs will hatch for her. As a matter of fact, there was like a bluish egg, and the other 3 eggs looked like they could have been the same color as Daenerys' eggs from Game of Thrones. So, and I want to say that she got her eggs from Pentos. So hopefully she get herself a dragon soon. Because she looked like she was about to cry. I just wanted to give that baby a hug, man. She could claim her brother, Sea Smoke. No, that's her uncle. That was her uncle. I know who you're talking about. The guy, I forgot his Laenor? Laenor. Pentos is where Dany's mom was from. Okay. So she could have claimed Sea Smoke. I don't know why she hasn't. Is it because Sea Smoke's rider isn't dead as to why they haven't been claimed? Is that why she's not able to claim it? There's a few unclaimed dragons too that I don't understand why she hasn't been able to claim them. Now that you mention it, why hasn't she been able to get one? Does it have to be a hatchling? I know that I see, and like I know that they don't know he dead. However, the dragon should be able to know he's dead. He's not dead because they're linked. Like it's like a magical thing where they're linked together. You know what I'm saying? So the dragon should be able to know that his rider isn't dead. Maybe she wasn't given the opportunity. Maybe. I don't know. Because she's had time in between when Aemon got Vhagar, because he was still a little kid when he got Vhagar. There has been at least 10 years since then. She ain't had an opportunity to get dragons there. And that was another thing too. Like when she was talking to the white snake, white viper. Oh girl, the lady that she made her Lord of Secrets. Sea Smoke was, it seemed very frustrated. He seemed like he was like, yo, what my man's at? What my man's at? You know what I'm saying? So maybe he do know something. Or maybe something happened to him because he's been cool since before then. But White Worm, thank you, appreciate it. What's up, AC? We should be able to claim them. Not sure why they haven't. I don't either. I don't get it because I'm gonna just say this: there's going to be people that are going to be able to claim dragons. That's all I'm gonna say about that. When it like there are going to be people that can claim that's going to claim dragon. Why that baby ain't get to claim a dragon? So the story can happen. That's the only. That's plot convenience. That's literally the only reason. I just want to give that baby a hug, man. That's all. But yeah, what's up? Yeah, you got a shout out. What's up? Okay, I'm gonna let you sit there for 15 minutes. All right. So Raina goes back to King's Landing in disguise. Face just out. Just full face out. Luckily, don't nobody know what she looked like. Like as long as her hair is covered up, because only the rich people got white hair, apparently. And she ain't got on no rich people clothes. They was like, you can just pull through there. And she got in the heart of the city. We all in here. It's a family affair. She was able to pull all the way up to the sept and talk to Allison. And I was so excited. If y'all watch my reaction to this episode, I was so excited when they finally got out that his ass was not talking about Aegon, their son. They was talking about the damn Conqueror. But my thing with Allison is instead of doing what she did, she should have just told Rhaenyra that even though you're right, even though you may be right about this, right? I know that nobody is going to listen to me. Had she said that, I would have had a lot more respect for her. But instead, she was like, no, it is done. So now, in my opinion, Rhaenyra went completely out of her way to make peace. Completely out of her way to make peace. And Allison isn't even going to try to meet her somewhat halfway. Allison knows she's messed up. I hope I need her to get her comeuppance too. After I need Kristen Cole. I need Kristen Cole to get baked inside of his armor. Right, that's what I would like to see. Like put him in like one of them cartoonishly large pots, and just let a dragon set like just fire the pot and just let him boil while he's inside of his armor. Jakaris, everybody. Jakaris, all the greens. Except for what's that baby name? What's her name? The queen wife sister. Her. Helena. Everybody can get the Jakaris but her. Don't Jakaris her. I like her. She is innocent. She ain't did nothing to nobody but like bugs and be creepy. That's all she did. So everybody can get this Jakaris by her. Let him melt like the throne. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, these dragons are smart, man. These dragons be knowing stuff. Like, how else would Drogon know to melt the throne after Dany died if they didn't have that level of understanding of what's going on? So I think Sea Smoke does know that Laenor, I think his name is Laenor, his rider is still out there. But yeah. All right, so let's check out this week's trailer. I know Vintage, you don't want to see it, so give us 2 minutes to watch this trailer and we'll be back, all right? And started now.
Many weeks ago, my Lord husband was alive, and the realm was at peace. On his deathbed, he knew the realm would never accept a queen. Rhaenyra's His supporters will believe what they wish, but Viserys wanted Aegon to succeed him.
Oh, he did it! Liar.
War is coming. Neither of us may win.
You're afraid, sir? Worse. I'm rational.
The war will be fought, and many will die. You have no idea the sacrifices that were made to put you on that throne. You must send the dragons to war. The horrors I have just loosed.
Oh, we fighting, y'all. They fighting. Oh, wait. Damn. I always leave out too quick. Wait. Is there one? Oh, no. Never mind. Oh, we fighting. The dragon's about to get active, y'all. And I am excited about it, man. It looked like Aegon done took flight. It looked like Baylor done got active. Somebody. Aemon is fighting somebody on top of Vhagar. Yo! Man, let me tell you something. I don't think I can wait. I'm supposed to... I might have to get me some coffee to make sure that I'm awake to react to this tonight. Baylor better not fall, man. She better not. That's my baby, right, man. I love Baylor. I love. I like the little black girls, man. I kind of like. I love them, man. Baylor and Raina. You staying up to watch tonight? I wish I could. You know what? I'm proud of you too. For real. Yeah, the coast is clear, vintage. Man, yeah. I'm gonna be up with y'all tonight. What I wish I could do, what I really wish I could do is I could have maybe I can do that. How would y'all feel about doing like a live stream? I can't show the show, of course, but that's funny. Oh, you switched over. That's hilarious. I can't show the show, but how y'all feel about live streaming it so that we can talk about it in real time? I think that's what I think that's what I might do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna workshop that. I'm gonna figure that out. But yeah. Oh. Look over your glass. Man, look. I know you're talking about vintage, but you be calling us both on. Let me tell you something. After watching that damn trailer, I'm gonna be up with y'all tonight. 1000%. I'm gonna be up tonight. I'm just gonna have to be tired tomorrow. Forget it. I don't care. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do it. That's all I got to do. But I'm gonna figure it out though. But yeah, if y'all still watching, I definitely appreciate you. Please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Hit the notification bell so you get notified that we upload. And until next time, people, let's get something done.